Hello everyone and good morning. It is me, Salem. I literally just woke up not too long ago. I have yet to get my stuff sorted out since quarantine has literally messed up my eating schedule, my sleeping schedule, my breathing schedule. Summer is officially over and I have to go back to school. My first day of school is tomorrow. My university barely announced how the classes were going to be 2 weeks ago, that the majority will be online, but that it is also up to the professor of what they want to do. Last week, we got emails from our professors whether the class they teach will be online, a hybrid, or on campus. Thankfully, all my professors have a brain and they decide to do online classes, but I barely got those emails 2 days ago. It's been a big mess. I'm so over this semester already and it literally has not even started, but we gotta get this education. Yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to film this video for my followers who are students to let you guys know that you are not alone in being insanely stressed out as to what's going on. There are a couple of things that I'm going to do in this video, which is get my school supplies, go to campus to get my books. I have to study for tomorrow because tomorrow we already have something due. So I'm gonna get ready and just give you the rundown of everything that's been going on.
Talking about.
So for this semester, I'm only doing part-time because they didn't lower tuition at all. Like, my university really said, oh, you guys are suffering? That's too bad. Give me the money now. For those of you who don't know, I am actually a history major who is also a former Running Start student. So I already did 2 years of college while I was in high school, and because of this I entered university as a sophomore when I was supposed to be a freshman. So that means that I'm taking a lot harder classes than usual for my bachelor's degree. So the classes I had to take this semester were History 300 and then History 495. Those are the type of classes that are insanely time consuming, and this class is actually 4 hours long. So it goes from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. The class that I'm doing does require textbooks, and then I also have to get a little bit of supply, and I'll do that after I get my books, which it won't be a lot of supplies. It'll probably just be like 2 notebooks and like some post-it notes or something. Let me check what time it is.
I have to hurry up. I have to go.
Alright, I changed my shirt. I have actual presentable clothing on. I got my face mask, I got my wallet, everything I need. Let's get going. So going onto Blackboard, I wanted to check my syllabus before I got any books, and it turns out that I only need 1 book for this course, which is super convenient. I also went on my school website to see when the bookstore opened and closed, and it is currently 10:50 a.m. so I have plenty of time to go and come back since my campus is a little far away. So let's go. So I finally made it onto campus, and honestly at first I was really spooked because I wasn't sure if I was allowed on campus, because looking around the parking lot was very empty. So I low-key started to freak out, but luckily I did see some students from afar also going to the bookstore. But then I remembered we're in a pandemic and I really don't want to be next to people. So we're now here at the bookstore. I couldn't film a lot inside there because there wasn't enough time to do so. The process was very quick, but I finally got my books. Luckily, I only had 1 book that I had to get, and I got a free planner, so I guess that's where my tuition goes. Thank you, I guess. But one thing that was pretty funny is that they got my name completely wrong and put Tovar instead of Tovar. It was super hot outside, you can totally see my sweat, but it was worth it because you gotta wear a mask. Next, I'm going to Walmart to get some school supplies. Every single year, I really do love getting school supplies. It's one of my favorites. They even had hand sanitizer. They also had, whatever this is. Looking at the pencil pouches, there was a lot that were super cute. They even had a little avocado and a donut. I really liked the donut one. I wanted to get a pencil pouch to just put everything that I need to take notes, so it's much easier. I'm also going to get a notebook. I think gray is a very fitting color because history just gives me the gray type of vibes. And I found these super cute miniature post-it notes I think would be very convenient for when I'm reading class books. It was a very short shopping spree, but I finally got all the stuff that I need, and I was so exhausted and so overheated because it was so hot. But now that I have all my books and supplies, I can finally go home and rest. So it is the very next day. It's currently like 12 o'clock. My class starts at 2 o'clock, and last night I actually read some of the book that I had to read for today, which I started reading last night, but I stopped halfway through to read some today. I'm gonna do a quick haul of the stuff that I bought, and then I'm gonna study a bit, set up my stuff, and then y'all are gonna come with me for my first day of school. And yeah, if this is a weird angle, it's because I'm laying down my phone on my couch and I'm underneath my loft bed, so it kind of makes it look like I'm in a prison. I have my donut pencil pouch. I'm going to be filling this up with the stuff that I bought yesterday, so it's easier for me to take notes while the teacher's lecturing. I have these mini post-it notes. I thought they'd be very convenient for putting in my notebook or planner. I'm also going to be putting these flashcards in it. I'm also going to be putting these new pencils that I got, highlighters. I didn't get to film me getting ready or like my morning at all because if I'm being completely honest, I'm a little nervous for today. I couldn't sleep very well last night. I think my main like concerns and anxieties that I feel for my first day is like it's a 4-hour long class and I'm afraid that my phone might die during class or something. And the obvious answer to that would be to charge it, right? But then if I charge it, I have to put it in another weird position and I might distract the class because it's going to be making a lot of noise. But then again, I can always mute myself. Or what if my tummy starts growling or something during class? I don't know. I'm just like overthinking every little thing right now. But I'm still very much excited. Do not get me wrong. Last night I read some of the book that I had to read for today's class because we are going to be discussing chapter 1 on the first day of school. And I actually really like this book so far. I'm currently on page 8 and I'm supposed to read 15 pages. This is how it looks so far. It actually has a lot of space and it's pretty cute. This is a notebook that I'm going to be taking notes in. I grabbed a gray color because I think it's boring and matches history. It's 12:22. Oh, I have an email. Let's see. Anyways, welcome to my school supply ASMR. Oh, excuse me. Wasn't that satisfying? Oh my gosh, the inside is so fancy. I didn't even see this when I bought it. It has like the world map and stuff and like a mini class schedule section, math tips. It even has a ruler. All right, only 2 things. I don't have a lot of classes this time around because of what I said earlier. I'm paying full tuition for full-time courses when I'm only gonna get half the attention from the professors. I just wanted to finish up reading the chapters real quick. So this book is called Going to the SAO, Return Rental Textbooks During Finals Week, A Guide to Historical and Writing. I know some of y'all have told me that I have a very relaxing voice, so I'm gonna go ahead and read to you guys. Let me just get my throat ready. The unfolding of the Marxist story of class conflict is marked by such significant events or movements as the rapid growth of towns, the Protestant Reformation, the invention of the steam engine, the French Revolution, and the scramble for Africa by colony-hungry European powers in the late 19th century. But the 20th century witnessed the emergence of varieties of history that largely abandoned the investigation of change over time. We will briefly examine 2 of them, the Analyst School and Cliometrics.
20 minutes later.
It is necessary to know the different types of historical sources and how to find them, matters we will explore in the next 2 chapters. That was a lot of reading, but I'm glad that I got that out of the way because it is now 1 o'clock. I have about an hour to set everything up. I have to figure out how I'm going to even use the online class stuff because I use my phone to do online school. I don't have a webcam on my computer or headset that ties to my computer, so I just use my camera on my phone and like Bluetooth headphones, but I don't have a phone stand either. So I'm going to try to set up like a test run of how I'm gonna set everything up. So this is my very poor setup for my Zoom class meeting. I stacked a bunch of books and a pencil box and this thingy, and my phone's gonna go right here. And yeah, I know it's very not stable looking, but hey, if it falls, it falls. So this is how my setup looks. Not that bad. They're gonna be able to see a little bit of this railing. I think the setup's not that bad. I have my notes on this little mini table and everything. I will be wearing headphones the entire time because my phone loves to do this one thing where it like totally glitches out. And I ain't trying to have the whole class know that I have an Android, so I'm gonna be wearing headphones. I will be putting subtext of what's going on in my class, but y'all will not be able to hear it. I have the room code number with me. I have my highlighters and everything. I need snacks and water. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm the same as and everyone else, just doing a basic teaching degree, mostly high school. So it is currently Saturday. I literally just got finished doing my first assignment, which honestly wasn't that bad. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. The assignment was to do a very short paper, about 1.5 pages, Chicago style, of course. And basically, we just had to write about 3 areas of study in history that we think we're very, very good at. So in history, there are different areas of study that you can basically perfect. So like economic history, social history, or legal history. And since this is going towards my bachelor's degree, I have to figure out which areas I'm basically a super genius at. And I'm really good with intellectual history. So just the history of human progression. My class seems really, really nice, and I'm very excited for this semester actually. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I know it'll be worth it. Thank you all so much for coming along with me on my journey to online school. I think I'll definitely do an update when I have to do like finals or midterms. And of course, I wish y'all who are about to get into school all the luck in the world, and I will be praying for you guys. But other than that, let me know what else y'all want to see from me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or not, it's your life. Bye. Oh, you guys are suffering? That's too bad. Give me the money now.